Welcome back to the Military Meditation Coach, your source for meditation, mindfulness, and relaxation exercises. I'm Dr. Julie Kinn with the Defense Health Agency. Today we're again joined by Dr. Genelle Weits. This time she'll be leading us in a more detailed mindfulness meditation with a focus on the various parts and physical sensations. It's an extended body scan meditation.
Getting into a comfortable position, whether it's lying down or seated, knowing that you can always change positions at any time. Taking a somewhat dignified posture, attempting to be alert and aware of the moment. While it may be possible to fall asleep during these meditations, perhaps having the intention to fall awake, becoming more and more aware of sensations in the body, thoughts or images in the mind, emotions that may be present. And even as various sounds or thoughts may pull your mind away from the body, each time this occurs, gently but firmly, bringing your attention back to the body. So beginning at the top of the head, imagining there's a spotlight or a flashlight, bringing your awareness to this area of the body. Noticing your scalp, the back of your head, becoming aware of the temperature of the air as you feel it on your head. Or the weight of your hair. Or if you're not aware of any sensations at all. Moving that spotlight of attention to your forehead. Noticing any holding or tension. Any lines you can feel created. Just being aware. There's no need to change anything. Instead, becoming aware of any choices you do make to move or scratch an itch, or release some tension. Becoming aware of what happens next. Moving that spotlight of attention to your eyes. Becoming aware of the sensation of the lids touching one another if your eyes are closed. Or if your eyes are open, becoming aware if they're widely opened or a more gentle gaze. Moving that awareness now to your cheekbones, all the way to your temples. Just noticing. Checking in with your ears. Noticing if you're imagining what they look like, and seeing if you actually feel anything. As you may become aware of sounds, acknowledging them, noticing their presence, and then gently and firmly bringing your attention back to your face, moving awareness to your mouth, noticing the placement of your tongue. Becoming aware if your lips are touching and to what degree, or whether they're parted. Bringing that awareness to your jaw, your chin, and then moving that spotlight of awareness down into your neck and all sides of your neck, your throat, an Adam's apple, both sides of your neck, the right and left. Moving around to the back of your neck as it connects to your skull, your cervical spine, and then as if you can split the spotlights into two, moving across your shoulders, becoming aware of the broad trapezius muscles, any sensations here. Becoming aware of the collarbones, and then moving those spotlights to your shoulders, and again, anytime your mind may wander away from the body, away from the area we're focusing on, just acknowledging where it's gone. And gently bringing back your focus. Coming back now to the upper arms. Again, attempting to just focus on sensations. Whatever you can feel in the upper arms. Or becoming aware of any lack of sensation. Perhaps you're not feeling anything in particular. Moving awareness to your elbows. Noticing if it's bent or more straight. Perhaps you can feel clothing gathered here if you have longer sleeves on. Moving that spotlight to your forearms. Noticing where they're resting. And any sensations that come with that. Bringing that same focus to your wrists. The many tiny bones here. The possibility of movement. Settling your focus just on your wrists. Noticing any desire to move to another place in the body or being pulled off to something more enticing. Moving your attention to the backs of your hands, your skin, your knuckles, and each finger. Becoming aware if the fingers are touching one another or the spaces in between. Moving to the pads of your fingers, the palms of your hands. Simply noticing any sensations of touch, temperature, holding, or releasing. Bringing your awareness back up the arms, towards the shoulders, and allowing that spotlight of attention to rest in your upper back. Rib cage. The awareness of our organs, the heart, the lungs. Noticing your shoulder blades. Your posture or the positioning of your back. Becoming aware of any reaction to that. A movement, a judgment. Attempting to notice that. Allowing it to be here. Moving that spotlight down to your mid-back, your waist. Awareness of the kidneys and liver. And your skin here. If there's any sensation of clothing or pressure against a chair or whatever you're seated or laying on. Again, there's no right or wrong, just noticing. Bringing awareness to your low back now, your lumbar spine, moves into your tailbone. Noticing a curve in the spine, or if it feels more straight. Again, there's no need to move, just seeing what you can feel right now without having to do anything. Then moving around to your hips, your pelvis. Noticing those large bones and joints. Staying with your hips. And moving around to your stomach, your abdomen. Becoming aware of any processes happening. Digestion, hunger, perhaps you can feel your breath in your abdomen, perhaps not. Moving your awareness from your abdomen and stomach to your mid-torso, your waist, the tips of your rib cage, your diaphragm, your breastbones. Moving awareness to your rib cage and pectoral muscles, your chest, noticing any movement here or stillness. Again, the rib cage protecting the organs beneath. And moving back up to the collarbones, and once you reach this area, allowing that spotlight of attention to move down, down towards your legs. And each spotlight resting on the thighs of your right and left legs. Becoming aware of the fronts of your thighs, those long, expansive muscles, bones. Connecting from your hips to your knees. Bringing awareness to your inner thighs, your groin. Noticing any sensations. The feel of your clothing. Moving that spotlight of awareness to the backs of your thighs. Perhaps feeling the weight of your legs against what's supporting you. Perhaps noticing hamstrings, muscles, tendons. Moving into the outer thighs and awareness from your hips to your knees. And then moving the spotlight of attention into your knees entirely. Your kneecaps and the fluid underneath. Noticing the position of your knees, if they're bent to some degree or more straight. Moving to the backs of your knees. Awareness of any sensations here. When your mind wanders to something other than your body, again, acknowledging where it's gone off to. Whenever you notice that, congratulating yourself. Then moving into your lower legs, the shins, the bones connecting your knees to your ankles. Becoming aware of any thoughts or judgments as we check in with different areas of the body. And then moving awareness into your calves, the sides and backs of your lower legs. And then moving into the ankles, noticing if they're bent or straight. Whether your feet are pointed or flexed, or relaxed out to the side or inside. Moving into the tops of the feet, across the feet, perhaps feeling your socks or shoes, or the air. Moving awareness into each toe. Becoming aware if they're touching one another, or the spaces in between. And moving to the soles of your feet, the pads of each toe, the insteps, your heels. And then letting go of the spotlight of attention to each area. And imagining that spotlight bathing over you, taking in the body as a whole. Noticing if your mind pulls you to any place in particular. Just noticing where you're pulled. And just coming back to the breath. Noticing the body as a whole.
The Military Meditation Coach podcast is produced by the Naval Center for Combat and Operational Stress Control and the Defense Health Agency. You can get in touch with us, learn more about us, and access other free health resources like mobile apps, websites, and other podcasts on Facebook and Twitter at Military Health. Thank you for subscribing and rating us on iTunes or wherever you get podcasts. Get in touch and let us know what other kinds of meditation you're interested in. The views expressed are those of the presenters and do not reflect the official policy of the Department of Defense or the United States government.